Going with the hybrid. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
So far, so good.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an under-par score.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's in a share of third place. Time to tee off at the second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That's tidy. From around 170 yards here. That should set up another chance.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Time for the second shot into the third. Going with the 5-iron here.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It's on a great line. That's inside the range. Currently 2 under for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Going with the 8-iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well struck. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Tried to draw that one in there, Luke. Just missed the mark.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
And there it is.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
One Weet-Bix too many, I think. Putting for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
And just one shot off the lead.
How close was that to going down? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Second shot here on the 8th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Looking for another birdie here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
I like it. He's feeling it.
Still in the lead now after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4. Wonderfully played. Currently -5.
Currently in the lead.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That's just inside the range.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh my, right by the hole. And back to the play, shall we? A good chance to move to 6 under par here. This one's dialed in.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
And that will move into 6 under par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Getting ready to play their 3rd.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And here we are with their 4th. Ooh, that almost went down.
A par putt awaits.
Good putt, that.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking really good.
Top effort, that. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole is a long par 4. A thing of beauty. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Currently leading by 2.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And here we are with the third shot. If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Leading by 3 strokes now. We have a par 4 on this one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Found the green side rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. If he makes this, he'll save his par. This one's looking good. Just hammered that through the line. 19 feet to the hole. This has eyes for the hole.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now, and this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place.
Opting for the 5-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Outstanding approach shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And that will take him to 7 under. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given 2 choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However,
Most days, the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the second shot. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's on a good line. And that's for birdie. Well hold.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Bugger, a bogey. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a par 5. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 15th. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
7 feet to the cup. Good stroke. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Time for the 5th shot. Big time play, that one. At the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
As you find your way to the 16th hole at Quail Hollow Club, you're reminded that you're entering the Green Mile.
Again, only the long players can carry the bunker down the right-hand side. Hit it out to the left, avoid that bunker, and give yourself the best opportunity to find the green in 2.
Nicely done. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up. Sitting at 9 under.
Outright first here.
Oh, what a shot.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
You've got to hit a number of big shots here at Quail Hollow Club, and none bigger than the tee shot at the par 3 17th.
Luke, time to step up and make the best swing of the day on this challenging par 3 17th. Find the center of the green, and you're a happy player.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we?
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second.
Well, if you think you've passed the worst of it after playing the 17th at Quail Hollow Club, think again. Welcome to the last.
Yes, water going all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. That bunker on the right has crippled many a player. Find the fairway and give yourself an opportunity to find the green in 2.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
That's nicely done.
This putt for him to win the event.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Not the end of the world. Well, that's a beauty. You could put it in the win column. That's the Wells Fargo Championship. How about that?
You could take that win to the bank, Luke. Awesome.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start.
Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Not bad.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill. Starting to look really good.
An opportunity to make their par. He finds himself currently tied for fifth. Here we are at the second tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, wood, whatever it takes
to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Going with the 7. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Great shot. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
All right, you'll make it the next time.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And that's the line, the sand. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
It was on a good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 4th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
Sinking this putt will help them pull in front of Tony Finau. Let's see if this will add some heat to the rivalry.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it?
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
This one's online. Beautiful shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Sitting at 2 under par.
Currently tied for first place.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
And he needs this to save par. That gets the job done.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Oh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's a good-looking shot there. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. The interesting choice of the driver here.
Nicely done.
Sitting at 2 under.
Currently tied atop the leaderboard. those went in. Putting for birdie here.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that will take him to 3 under. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not a bad play, that one.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Was that a rush of blood? And this next putt here is for a double bogey.
And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey.
And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
From about 100 yards, only one shot off the pace. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. This is a good chance. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. And that makes him tied for 1st. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the 5-wood.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This would be a great up and down. Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That will work. Currently a couple under for the round. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Nicely done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. This putt from around 18 feet. Be the ball, Danny. No. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Good shot there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Okay, time to return to the action. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score. Pretty good shot there.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 4 under.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
How close was that to going down? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Playing from 110 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And this putt will take them to 5 under.
This is their look at birdie.
Get excited. This could go in. Ooh.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
Just a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, they've certainly got the swing and a groove.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This one has eyes for the hole.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Attaboy, good shot. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Looking good so far.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there. Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man and bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
Rich, this is something you can understand. This player now a major champion.
Luke, life-changing indeed, I have to say. I'm thrilled for this player as I know what is in store from them. It's a life-changing moment.
Well, that was a thrilling day. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Setting up from the first cut here in the green. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. It's got a chance. Yes, they've made it.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Wow, that really put some pressure on their playing partner. I think this rivalry just got a bit of a boost with that amazing approach.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Rolling end to end. This is looking nice.
Looked like they hinged in that stroke. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Good sounding strike, that one.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The first of the par 5s is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
Oh, absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Opting for the 6-iron.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well done. Take the birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. The fifth hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one's going right at the pin here. A couple under at this stage.
Tied for second place.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Trying to save par here.
That's frustrating. Let's try and make this one. Only drop the one shot.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
The sixth hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Opting for the 5-iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. This is what they have left for a par.
It's got a chance. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Quality shot, that one.
From around 140 yards here. 3 strokes off the lead.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That was wonderfully done.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Luke, as fast as I was traveling, I'm not too sure anything would have slowed that thing down, much less the flag stick.
A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. It's tracking. Super shot that. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. trailing by a few shots after that hole. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt to move into a tie for second. And you hold it. What a monster.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently at -3 for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
An eagle putt awaits.
Ooh, right by the hole. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat out choke.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Final 9 holes, Luke. 1 down, 9 to go. Can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Oh, well played.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And back to the course with the live action. 8 feet to the cup. This one started out on a good line. A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
And this hole we could call what? Serpentine, maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
They've had a chat with the caddy, and they're going for it. This one's on.
Going with the 5-iron here. That one should find the surface.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
And it goes in. Great shot.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. He's currently sitting in second.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Yeah, that one will play. Sitting at 5 under par in their round. In second place. Going with the pitching wedge here. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big putt for par coming up.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Now it's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That might be one club too many. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
It was a little bit too much power. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Looks good off the blade. Yeah, you'll take that. Currently at -4 for the round. Time to face a par 4.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
That should find the fairway. This one from about 160 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well struck. And this putt is for a birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Steady on. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Lovely effort, that. A few shots under par at the moment, just behind the leader. And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
He's 2 shots back.
Handy effort, that one. Putting for birdie. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
And some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
He could have used Bob Ross there for a caddy because he couldn't draw anything.
Well, these are the kind of putts that bring out the best in players. Do you think this person's clutch?
We're certainly going to find out momentarily, Luke.
I like the look of this. That's well holed. He's currently in the 2nd position. Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
Well, that's a handy shot. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Just 1 stroke back and right in it.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
And if they sink this lengthy putt, we're going into a playoff.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt is for a score of 65.
It's looking solid.
That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here.
Penny, I'm starting to really appreciate the magic in these rivalries. While they can't walk away with a victory in the tournament proper, they get to lay claim to beating some real stars of the PGA. And what about this victory over young Will Zalatoris?
Luke, Will Zalatoris isn't one of those players that gets beaten. This just doesn't happen. He is a player of the future, a young gun that usually comes out firing on all 4 cylinders. He didn't today, and this player took advantage, and they will use that to propel them forward in the next event.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, tiny looking shot that. Just a 4-footer remaining.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Nice stroke. Oh, how about that one?
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Let's go down to John McCarthy, who's been walking the course, getting familiar with this layout. John, what can we expect from Chestnut Hollow this week?
I'll tell you one thing we can for sure expect. There will be a river and it will run through it. This stream runs all over this course and can kind of pop up where the players least expect it. So the players will need to be mindful of that. This stream feeds into a lake that comes into play on holes 10 and 16. Another thing to keep in mind this week is the contours of these fairways can be tricky. There are several fairways on this course that tend to tilt towards trouble. So players will need to be mindful of that as well. There is also a couple longer par 4s on this course, so I'm going to be looking forward to seeing how the players attack those. All in all, an exciting week ahead. Really eager to see how the players attack Chestnut Hollow this week.
That's some good golf right there.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, just missed.
Putting for a par now. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Currently 1 under for the day.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
They've chosen to club down here.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
That's disappointing.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Yeah, nicely holed. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. This hole here is a par 4. Good shot there, Beamer. Sitting at -1, tied for 4th. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Is that what they had in mind?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This one to save par. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Well, this should find the short grass. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Here's Xander Schauffele.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th hole here at Chestnut Hollow Ridge is a big par 5. 559 yards from those back tees.
Luke, I got to say, though, the big hitters that are not afraid to challenge that stream going down the left-hand side, they could reduce this to almost nothing. This fairway is firm and fast, and that golf ball will chase out forever. You must avoid the bunkers down the right-hand side, though, if you've got any chance or any hope of going for this green in 2. Coming up just a little bit shy of the green is actually a good leave. Leaves a simple pitch shot to a very long and slightly undulating green.
That's nicely done. Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for 3rd position. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That'll sting a bit.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
This is a par putt.
The putt is underway.
For the par. He's currently tied for 5th. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, well done.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, yeah. A thing of beauty.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Like the look of this one. Wonderful shot. And that will take him to 3 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Sitting at -3.
They currently share the lead in this one.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A par putt on the table.
I don't mind the look of this. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
Tee shot is looking good here. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated. It's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Opting for the 9-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. A quality shot, that. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. That is hunting for the hole. That wasn't your best effort, was it? 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Go on, get in the hole.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The second 9 here at Chestnut Hollow begins with a shortish par 5, Rich, so a chance to put some red figures on the board.
526 yards from the back tee. Players will be feasting on this hole. They're going to take that bunker down the right-hand side out of play. Go ahead and bomb it down there. Find the fairway. Leave yourself somewhere with a 5, 6, even 7-iron for the bigger hitters. Obviously, you have to avoid getting too aggressive with that second shot and dumping it in the water. So a lot of second shots here will be left out to the right-hand side, and hopefully players will get it up and down.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Not bad. And here we are with the third shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Such soft hands.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Good looking shot this. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, that was so close to going in.
Magical shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Currently 5 under for the event. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nicely holed. And for par.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Birdied their last hole.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Ah, great shot. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Opting for the 5-iron. Just needs this one to kick right.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Not a bad line, this. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently tied for first. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Should find the green.
A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Ouch, that hurts. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is Xander Schauffele. Oh, terrific. What an effort. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. This putt is about 8 feet. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, that was pure. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, nice line.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. 7 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. That was a thing of beauty. He got all of that one. Playing from around 240 yards.
Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Going with the hybrid. getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's goodbye for now.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival, because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This is their look at birdie.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock solid par right there.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Steady now.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
This one's tracking.
A well hold, he'll take the birdie.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
If it's up, it could be in. Ooh.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Well hold. Currently 1 under for the round. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
And he's safely on the green.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Come on, don't be shy.
That putt went a bit long there.
11 feet left to the hole.
He's got this for his par. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Now 4 back after that hole. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. This looks good. And down it goes. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Currently 2 under for the event. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Going with the 8-iron here. Great looking shot this. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A birdie putt awaits.
And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Can they get a little ground draw here? Okay, that'll work. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. Looking really good, this one. Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And this putt coming up for his par. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Even for the day. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 20. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's tracking. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot, downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Just 2 shots behind.
Going with the 6 iron here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And in it goes for the par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And back to the course with the live action. 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up. Oh, so close.
A par putt awaits.
Looking good.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
And he's down there.
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Choosing the 9-iron here. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
3 shots off the lead.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Judging it beautifully.
And this one is for his par.
These are on rails, looking good.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Going with a 3-wood here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt coming up is for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the 2nd shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
He's 2 shots back.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just 1 shot back, things are getting interesting.
Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. Tracking. Was on a good line. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle.
Top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Ooh, that almost went down. Yeah, that's some positive momentum now. Right to the top of the leaderboard they go.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Leading by a couple after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Now trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Great touch.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, right by the hole.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here. It's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin.
Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry, and this is a good one to win. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt is about 19 feet in distance.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Currently 1 under for the event.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke, knock it on, can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle, get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Oh, I was hoping they would pull this club. They're going for it in 2. Cavalier style of golf. I love this.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Hey, nice looking line. Ah, that's frustrating. And it certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it?
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here we are at the third.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 4. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, almost went in. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
unreal display this week with that wand.
Here's Lexi Thompson.
Well, this one's right at the pin. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
You like that, didn't you? From about 130 yards here.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This one's for birdie. Well, that's an early statement right there.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from about 105 yards.
That should find the surface.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
This is Lexi Thompson.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? 4 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, nice looking putt. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances. On a nice line.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. And that will take him to 7 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. Wow, what a shot.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
And back to the play, shall we? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Better than most.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 8 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
That's tiny. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Currently leading by 3.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This one's dialed in. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here.
No, that's too bad. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, right by the hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 11th. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Here's Lexi Thompson. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Yeah, well played. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Wonderfully played. Around 110 yards to go. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
That's pretty tidy. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This one is all over it.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and he could be rewarded with an eagle too.
That should find the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
So far, so good.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, that one's looking good. This player's dialed in. What a shot. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. 7 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. Appears to have overcooked this one. An opportunity to make their par. And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
And he's down there. You got a read?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Oh, that's a nice line. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting for par. And there it is. Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Quality shot, that one. Second shot here on the 17th hole. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
How close was that to going down? Here's a chance to get to 12 under. It's on a great line. Oh, well played.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Good stuff today, especially the short game.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself